I'm not liking it. You're thinking too much.
Welcome everyone to the episode 3 of TALKNOPSYS. And here we go. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. Just crazy.
I'm gonna get right into it. Because it's been on my mind. What's
on your mind?
Okay, so you know how I work for an automotive company.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm sitting at my chair. This happened today. This happened today.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting at my chair and I'm looking outside the window, right? Yeah. And guess what I see drive by like 4 times?
What?
Ford GT.
Oh my God.
Like probably a $3 million car, right? I think it was like a 2019, maybe 2018. Even then, I was like goals, right? I go over to my coworkers. I'm like, did you see the GT that just drove by? He's like, no, I didn't. I was like, what were you doing? He was like, I was knocked out. I was like, bro, you're always knocked out. Like, how do people not see you now, right? I go to the lot, right, to get into my car because we're leaving for lunch, right? Guess what's parked in the lot? The GT.
Oh snap!
I had to.
Yeah.
I prayed the alarm didn't go off, but I had to. I went and just like posed on the bumper.
You walked up to it?
I walked up to it.
Oh,
and I saw it,
God.
and I peered through like the window, like when you peer through the window view.
Yeah.
I saw inside everything like that. I literally looked like I was gonna rob it. Yeah. But it was such a surreal.
The guy's probably like looking at you from his office, holding
the
his
second
coffee.
Floor window.
He's like holding his coffee. He's looking down. He's like,
what is he doing? Why is he getting close? Don't breathe on it. Don't even look at it. I've never seen a GT before.
Yeah.
This was my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
Like, and other than the movies, it was incredible. I like it more than the Bugatti.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Bugatti. They're expensive for no reason. And I'm sorry, the Devo. Have you seen the Devo?
What color is your Bugatti?
What color is my Bugatti? I wouldn't even name a color because I don't want to get a Bugatti. How does that sound? Bugatti has to get me. Right?
Yeah. No,
that's it.
Okay, so if one day you ever have that type of money,
yeah,
would you get a Bugatti?
If I have that type of money, would I get a Bugatti?
Yeah.
Never. Oh. Never. Because here's the way I think about it, right? Why would I pay $4 to $5 million, right, on a car when I can take that $4 to $5 million, either reinvest it, donate it, or buy like multiple sports cars that I'm gonna drive and actually enjoy, probably more than Bugatti. Because here's the thing: if I dent or scratch even one thing on that car, that's like $100,000-$200,000 fix. Now, I'm not made of money.
Speaking of investing, so the other day when we were at your parents' house, I was talking to your dad, and your dad was like, man, I was telling him about like how I lost money, with Bitcoin and Luna, and I was like, I'm done with investing in cryptocurrency. Like, I'm just done with it. And I was explaining to him like how I put a lot of what I had in that and how it went down, and I just like lost basically a lot of my savings that I had that I put into it, and now I had to start over. So this is what your dad tells me. Your dad's like that type of guy that says, I told you so. This guy, he doesn't sugarcoat. We're talking about a guy, if he's driving by himself or with your mom, if there's a road that this guy does not know, he will not take it.
Yep. Yeah. 100%.
He will not take it.
He doesn't know how to use the navigation.
So this guy is like telling me, I told you so about my investment.
Yeah.
Like, man, come on. I mean, it is okay. I did learn from my mistake. I bought it at a certain time, but this guy is telling me, he's trying to give me basically the I told you so when I was trying to buy a house. This guy made a whole big deal out of that. So you guys got to know something about my dad. My dad is the guy that,
same dad,
a home guy, not go out much. He hates the word spending.
But you know what word he does love? Gardening.
You can say that again.
It's gardening, like farming. Like, this guy should have been a farmer. Honestly, he should have came to the States, bought land, and been like a farmer.
He should have done that. He should have done that.
And then opened up his weed dispensary.
The house that I wanted to buy, which was
was it because of location?
So it was about 30-40 minutes away from where we live.
Okay.
And he just did not. He's like, I'd rather you move out of state. That way, I know that you're in a different state.
Okay.
But if you lived here, like 30-40 minutes away, I know that you're never going to visit me.
So okay, let me see his logic so I can understand this.
What type of logic is that?
He would rather have you move out of state, not know where you are in that state, right? Probably visit you like once a year, right? Then have you live 30 minutes away, only because he thinks that because you're living 30 minutes away, you're gonna get lazy and not drive and come like see him. Does he not see it?
Yeah.
Like, does he like? This is with all. I feel like this is with all immigrant parents, right? Is like whether you're Italian, whether you're Lebanese, whether you're whatever, right? I feel like they want their kids like always close to them because they're always in fear of like if their kids grow up and they move out and they move far away, right? They're never gonna see them and they're never gonna see their grandkids. So they always want to live like 10 minutes away.
30 minutes away is like
it's nothing. It's nothing compared to living
in another
400
state
miles away.
But he just the reason he did all this is because he does not like to take the highway to get there.
Exactly. The man knows Michigan Avenue, Southfield, and Ford Road. That's it. That's his big three. Anywhere outside of that, this guy turns into like Panic McGee.
The only way he
it's just to his work.
Southfield.
Just to his work. Just to his work.
His work and back. So
I tell him, hey, take me to 12 Oaks Mall, right? It's in Farmington, right? And he has to take Southfield to go there.
He'll tell you put the GPS system on.
GPS,
and you have to ride with me.
I have to be in the car. Better yet, I'm driving.
Oh my god!
Right? He's not driving, dude. He's funny, man. You know, my buddy calls him Pablo because he looks like Pablo Escobar. There's a photo of my dad.
That one picture.
There's a photo of my dad sitting on a gray couch. This was like 2002, right? And the way he's sitting and the look that he had was like Pablo Escobar. It was funny. It's so funny. I still have the photo, and I was laugh at it. But bro, he has a vendetta. So you know how I told you he gardens, right?
Yeah.
This guy, the squirrels, they're like he has beef. He has beef with squirrels, bro. Right? So like my dad grows like peach trees, apple trees, tomatoes, zucchinis. You know, you pick them off the ground.
Well,
and
obviously,
eat them,
my dad
right?
too. So
and he taught him how to garden. Me, not so much. I'm more of I'll have someone do it. So the squirrels that come to his backyard, right? They always go up to his peach tree, right? They grab a peach, come down. He's outside, by the way, sitting and watching this happen. They grab a peach and they take one bite, chew it, and look at my dad and throw it away. And then they bolt, right? And then you see my dad get up, he's like,
he
you
gets
motherfucker,
frustrated.
like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, right? He has like this like little like BB gun, and he like waits outside with it, just pointed it at the tree, going like, all right, where are these guys at? I go walk outside, I'm like, Dad, you can't kill these squirrels in the backyard. You're gonna have to fight them, fist fight, or you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
But it's the funniest thing. Oh, like the other day.
Yeah.
All right. He's in the back of the backyard, right? And I'm walking outside, and I told him, I was like, I'm calling out to him, like, where you at? He's like, I'm in the back of the garage.
Yeah.
Right? And in the back of the garage, he grew like squash and like zucchini.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm in the back, and I come outside. All I see him is like holding his forehead, and he's like, oh my God. And then he did the Kevin Hart. He's like, look at this. Will you come look at this? You know what I mean? I was like, what's going on? He's like, the squirrel. He ate my freaking zucchini. You know what?
You know what? Speaking of those trees, because my dad also, he'll go out to like a grocery store, and this guy will come back and he'll have like a tree with him, and he'll tell me, hey, I bought you a peach tree. You should plant it in your backyard.
Yeah.
Guess what? I planted a pear tree because of my dad, an apple tree because of my dad, and a peach tree twice because of my dad. And I have not eaten any fruit from any of those trees because of the squirrels in our area. So
I think
this guy,
his plan was...
I ended up cutting my apple tree.
Yeah, I saw it in the bag. It's gone. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think his plan was to give you those trees so the squirrels can go to you and not to him. Kind of like a calculated move. But it didn't work. They just became more squirrels that went to both of you. But I saw the tree in the back. And did you cut the peach tree?
No, that's up next.
That's up next. Do it in front of him. Just see how.
No, that peach tree is like still small. This guy will be like, he'll be
it's in its prime.
No, he'll be like, if you're gonna cut it, just give it to me. I'm like, you don't even have room in your backyard anymore.
Cut it, firewood.
He doesn't have room in his backyard anymore.
He doesn't. If you go to our backyard, it's a jungle. Give up. Alright?
The guy is planning in his backyard like it's the Amazon rainforest.
He said he wants to leave me the house, right?
Yeah.
I told him once, I have big plans
basketball court
for your backyard. I swear to God, that's exactly what I told him. I was like, I'm going to rip up everything and I'm going to cement everything and I'm going to make a half court and I'm fixing up the garage. I'm tossing everything out. He looked at me, right? Like I literally just told him I torched his car.
You just took life out of his...
Like half his heart was just like, what? You know?
Oh my God.
He looked at me like a baby who was in his diaper, didn't want to tell his parents. Just like, I'm clean.
Like, aren't you going to retire?
Yeah, you're 61. Soon? Give up. You're 4 years away from a home. What are you doing? And your mom, by the way, always fights him. Always fights him. Oh, you going to water your trees again? You're going to water your trees again? You'll spend more time out there.
The other day, I was working, and it was like a Friday. And I was like, man, I am feeling a sandwich from Potbelly's. Which Potbelly is I would say my top 3 sub shops that I'd love to go to and get a tuna sandwich.
Definitely my top 3. Definitely my top.
And when I decided to go, like I dressed up,
You dressed up to go to Potbelly?
No, I dressed up, like I wore my jeans, I wore my t-shirt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I'm usually working in my pajamas, so I don't.
Bro, that's the beauty about working from home, though, man. Yeah. Like you can work in your underwear, no one's gonna see you. You're just sitting comfortably.
Yeah. So
continue.
Yeah. So I got dressed and I'm getting ready to go, and then I freaking realized that I don't even have my car. I'm like, how am I gonna go to Potbelly's?
You were like
it's not like it's down the street.
We got happy schools back in session and forgot it starts tomorrow.
Yeah. So I ended up going to use your mom's car. Yeah. You guys live so close.
Yeah, 5 houses down. Big move.
Yeah. Yeah, so I ended up going to use her car. I got into her car, turned it on. This truck is so weird.
Okay.
It's like this truck is haunted or something. Okay. Hey, hold on. Let me continue. I turn it on. It turns on. Then it starts beeping.
Yeah.
It blows the horn like I'm blowing the horn. I pulled out. I'm driving it. It's beeping as I'm driving it.
Like the horn?
The horn is beeping. Yeah, like every couple seconds. Beep, beep. Like.
Okay, what the fuck's wrong with
I'm like.
Are we gonna have to call a priest?
Anyways, no. I think there's something wrong with the electricity, but I was driving it.
Yeah.
And then I stood at the light, and when I stopped at the light,
it's beeping.
A girl pulls up next to me.
Oh shit!
And she pulled up next to me, and this truck started beeping, and she gave me the dirtiest look.
This truck understood the assignment.
This girl gave me the dirtiest look. She's like, I'm like, I honestly, like, I wanted to do this. Like, I'm sorry.
It's
like,
not me. It's the truck. He wants your bumper, not me.
So embarrassed.
What?
And then when I got to Potbelly, this is where it gets real.
Okay.
I get there. I stand in line. The lady's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Okay, I'd like a big, wheat tuna." She's like, "Okay." And then it gets to the lady where they put like the veggies. Now I didn't know anything. And then when I got home, I was like looking through my sandwich. I was like, what the fuck? This is like just tuna. Like
no candy?
75% of the sandwich is tuna. Like there's like she put like 2 peppers. It's like
she rationed.
She rationed
your sub.
And I'm like, are you serious?
Okay.
I've never had this experience at Potbelly, by the way. But
this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I hate when sub shops like ration their food.
By the way, this isn't the only. This isn't my experience.
They starve it. Yeah.
This is your experience with Potbellies. I had the same experience with remember the Jersey Mike's.
I've never been there.
It's the one in actually the one in Dearborn is actually very nice. The one in Dearborn Heights, don't go to it. But that's where I had my experience. Yeah. Like you, the sub was starving. I was starving, but the sub was starving even more.
What's funny about these employees that work there? I don't know if they're trained to do that, or I don't know if they think it's coming out of their paycheck.
I think they're trained. Let me tell you why. So you know the Subway by our house. Yeah, you know the guy Pop Chips Amo.
Pop Chips Amo. Yeah. Pop Chips Amo.
Amo in Arabic it means uncle, right?
Yeah.
So
Chips Amo.
So the guy tells his workers, right, to scoop out like the tuna or the seafood or whatever to its rim.
Yeah, right? This guy's like,
and if you literally with a finger, make sure your gloves are on. Right, like, and if you do a double one, you gotta charge him double, right? Oh. And he tells them with the veggie. I heard him say this, and she was making my sub.
Yeah.
Right. He was like, also for the veggies, make sure like just enough. Just enough. Right. So I think these owners, right?
He's like enough. He's looking at you and he's like, this guy could lose a few pounds.
You know what? You don't even need the whole sub. Just take that. But what I think these owners do is that they tell their coworkers, listen, if you even go a millimeter above the allotted ounce, right? Not only is it coming out of your paycheck, but I'm going to ruin you.
It's coming out of your paycheck, Tootsie Roll.
If I'm going down, you're riding shotgun. All right, hon? So, like back in the day, they used to load your sub.
Yeah.
Right? And that was before the clone meat and the recession and all this stuff. And that was a life, man. Right? Nowadays, everyone's rationing. Right. Everyone's so green.
I haven't eaten Subway ever since I heard that story break up about the tuna. The fake tuna.
I haven't had Subway since that either.
When a franchise says we have a warehouse or a distribution center where we make the food,
the second I hear factory,
yeah,
I'm out. I need organic.
I need the restaurant owner to be going and picking up the groceries for his restaurant. I need him to be going and picking up the meat.
I need that commitment.
That type of commitment.
That commitment. If you're gonna tell me
that's where you have a real.
We get it from some company, that factory that provides it. I'll be like, all right.
Thanks for watching our video. If you guys like to see more videos like this for me and my brother on our podcast, TALKNOPSYS, make sure you guys check us out in other videos. And if you like the videos, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share the video wherever you're at. And also subscribe below right here and check out the other videos down here.